we went to K1 Speed. And if you don't know what that is, it is a very intense, very intense, and at sometimes very dangerous race car track. I had an amazing time, and I actually did get a little hurt. But so this is actually a very elaborate racetrack, and it's worth.
Now, is that the indoor one?
It's the indoor one.
Okay, so it's the one I took you to a few years back.
Yes.
Okay, the same one. Oh yeah, we love that place. That's fun.
Right.
And
so
those cars are fast.
They can go 30, and most of the kids were going 30.
Oh my god.
Let me just tell you what happened when I heard I was going to K1 Speed for this birthday. So last time I went to K1 Speed, I was too small to do it, or I just didn't want to. I couldn't really
you didn't
remember.
do it at all, did you?
No, I
you
didn't.
Just watched.
Did you do it, Mom?
Yeah, I did. It was fun.
Yeah, and so I was watching the whole time, and while I was just sitting there, and they have like really cute they have like couches, and they have like race car chairs that they've made into like chairs you could sit on if you're not racing, and they have food there. It's really cool. So you're definitely not bored while you're not racing. But so I was sitting there with this other girl, and I was just kind of talking to her, and I noticed that her arm was broken.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? And she was like, oh, well, I was here 2 days ago racing, and I went around this big turn, and I actually flipped the car and broke her arm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
you can actually flip those cars?
Yeah, oh my god, wow. Yeah. But it's very intense. So I had that through my mind the whole time I was racing.
Well, just to give you guys a little background, Livvey, for some reason, sort of has a little bit of a fear of driving.
Yeah, I do.
Maybe just my driving.
No, I mean...
Is that what it is, Livvey?
I don't know. I really want to drive, but I would like to drive safely. And so there was 8 girls on the track, or maybe 9, I'm not sure. So 8 or 9 girls on the track, and a dad that was very fast, I might add. He was going super fast, and he was pretty intimidating, actually. But I mean, he had the need for speed. But so there was 3 rounds, and each race is about 10. I mean, the last race was 20 minutes long. I mean, these are long races, so you definitely get enough time out of 3 races. I mean, that sounds like not enough, but it's like about 15 to 20 minutes each race. The first 2 rounds is your lap time. They record you on your lap time. And the third one is whoever can make the finish goal in the amount of time. So I think it was like 20 laps or something, and whoever got there first won. And my friends go very fast. I have some very competitive friends, I'm gonna tell you. Like, it was kind of funny because like you could tell who was competitive and who was not. I was kind of in that middle range, not really like wanting, like having this real big desire to win, but I mean wanting to go
a little more safety conscious than the rest.
A little more safety, and like wanting to have fun and go very fast. And I was going pretty fast in the beginning, not as fast as some of the other people, but I was not as scared until on the same bend that the girl I was talking to broke her arm, the same exact track and everything, the same bend. But what happened was I was going pretty fast, and there was like 4 girls going around the same turn. Mm-hmm. And so I was kind of in the middle of it. And was the girl right on the rim started to turn, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I immediately stomped on my brake, and I wasn't able to start going fast enough. So I was just kind of sitting there for a little bit because all these cars were behind me and they were going. And one of my friends, who is actually pretty small, and I don't think this has anything to do with it, but she claims that her helmet was too big for her and she couldn't really see him because there was blind spots. But I don't really know how that could have been true because she was looking straight at me. But anyway, she was not paying attention, and I was paused, and she comes running into me, not seeing me until the last second. And so she barely put her brakes on before she hit me. I stopped because the girl in front of me started to spin.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't want to be in that.
Yeah.
So I stopped, and I was there for like 3 seconds, stopped. And this girl, Sophie, one of my best friends, didn't see me and came running at me. And she didn't actually step on the brake. She kind of just took her foot off the gas.
She hit you hard.
She hit me hard, and the weird thing was, I was at an angle, and so her car was perfectly able to like come up, and I was just sitting there. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't see it until like the last like second before she was like right there. But I had like cuts on my back, and I actually jammed my finger pretty good. I got a little tiny cut on my finger, and then I bruised my nail really bad and my finger, and now it's swelling up and it looks like it's pregnant, but compared to the other one, it's blue and purple.
Aww.
And I mean, it didn't really hurt. But they were very aware. They were there were 2 guys watching us at all times, and they had flags saying, they like taught us a little intro on like, so yellow, caution, blue is to let people go. And so for me, knowing those flags really helped, because I knew when someone was behind me because of this flag. And the guys were always watching. They were very attentive, and so racing. And I didn't actually feel up to racing the rest of that round, but I did come back for the second round. But that round, I was very careful, very attentive, and I was going literally a mile per hour on the outer ring, so no one could hit me. And when people would come by, I'd be like, oh my gosh. Like, it was just a lot of post-traumatic stress, you know? And I got a lot of blue flags telling me to let people go. So
they took sympathy on you, huh? They
yeah,
knew
they
that
did.
You were a little stressed out.
Yeah, I was like, if I don't feel like I want to race anymore, can I just stop? Can I just stop and flag the guy, like wave at the guy who was And so they were very helpful, and I think my other friends got a little mad at me because I was going so slow. And then a couple times, our friend Ella, she would cut her off really fast. Ella was kind of a jerk on the road, I'm gonna say. I'm scared for when she gets her license, because
Well, see, now you know this is probably good training. You
Right.
know who not to get in the car with, who's going to be trouble, who to avoid on the road.
Yeah. So,
Little experience.
she was definitely good. That's
Anyway,
it.
so it sounds good. So that place is called K1.
K1 Speed. And so it was just great times. I mean, it was really fun. I definitely suggest you go there, but be prepared that you may get hurt.